So today's video is going to be new makeup nonsense bingo 15. So my battery is dying, so I'm going to see if I can push it to film this video, then I'm going to change the battery. So let's just get straight into it. So I do apologise for this lighting, it's so bad, this lighting, whenever I sit here. It's quite bad. Start. Honestly never had a beauty advent. Blech. Cult Beauty have their advent calendar. I think it's kind of interesting. This advent calendar. I'm like, the packaging looks amazing on this advent calendar. Like, so cool. Like, look at that. Like, it's so cool. So I'm going to put the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar on pretty embossing basic makeup. Because the packaging's pretty, but it's just another advent calendar. So, next we have the Cover Effects have their foundation powder. Weightless, breathable formula provides long wear coverage suitable for all skin types. Natural matte finish. I'm like, this looks kind of interesting. Like, I've never tried a powder foundation, so does sound very interesting, and I'm not even in focus. So, does seem interesting. Like, gonna say I'm buying it for the science. Not that I need a new foundation yet. Makeup by Mario have their Awakening Concealer. This kind of does sound interesting. Like, I feel like the foundation was one that I haven't tried, but I was gonna think about trying it. And I'm like, definitely gonna probably say it's like the foundation, like same thing, new packaging. Because it's like gonna be the same kind of thing as like the foundation, as in like just the concealer version of what the foundation was. Like, it's probably gonna be like the same thing, just a concealer. If that made any sense. Lancome have their Louvre collection. I'm like, this packaging is so pretty, like, I do like it. Gonna probably say to that one, I really like it. The packaging. Not sure about the makeup as such, but I do like the packaging. Probably gonna say put it on the face, because I really do like it. Givenchy have their, I've probably said that wrong, because it's been a while since I've put that in been in a video. That makeup brand, I've forgotten how to say it. Givenchy have their 2023 holiday release. Like, that's the most colour I think I've seen in that palette. Like, the palette looks interesting. I'm gonna probably say we can't escape the holiday makeup. There's the La Rouge Deep Velvet. Number 36 Liant Live Rouge. Intense Silk. Number 55 Nude. There's the Sheer Velvet. Number 16 Nude Blush. Eyeshadow palette. Prism Libra loose powder. I'm not interested in loose powder. Number 13, Celebration Pastel Liquid Highlighter, coming soon on their website and retailers. Blend Bunny Cosmetics have their Forget Me Not palette. I'm like, this actually is meant to be like a eyes and face palette. So I'm like, it seems very versatile. Like a very versatile palette. Like, it does sound kind of interesting. Like, it's an interesting way of doing a neutral palette, like a very useful way of doing it. So, I'm going to say to that one, Nostalgia we meet again because it's another neutral palette. Tower 28 have their Swipe All Over Hydrating Concealer 20 shades. Medium buildable coverage with natural finish that instantly covers dark circles, redness, blemishes, formulated with linseed, Canenta leaf extract and hyaluronic acid. I'm like, this sounds interesting, but I feel like there could have been more shades. Like, I feel like 20 shades isn't a lot. I don't know. Obviously, let me know in the comments what you think. Like, 20 shades I'm saying is not a lot, but I'm like, I can find my shade. So I don't know. Like, I could probably find my shade. So comment down below your opinions, because I don't want to overspeak over other people's voices. Like, I don't want to overspeak over those that can't necessarily find their shade. Like, I can find my shade relatively easily. Like, I'm pale, but I'm not like so pale I can't find a shade. But also I'm not like deep and can't find my shade. Just comment down below your thoughts. I'm going to say a complexion release with a terrible shade range. Sephora have their holiday must-haves everyday bestseller. This is exclusively at Kohl's. This is the Beauty Blender Pink Benefit Brow Gel Youth to People Cleanser, full size black eye pencil, a Monica hairspray, Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, mini makeup eraser, mini Huda Beauty setting powder, coming soon on their website and retailers. It does seem interesting. Like, I do like the sound of all these Sephora favourite sets. Like, I don't know really what to say to this one. Just probably gonna say to that one. I say she doesn't even go here. Too Faced have their Maple Syrup Pancakes Yummy palette. This does not look great. Like, I don't really like it. Like, I will say, like, I just think it's the most boring colour story on the planet. Like, it's so boring. Like, I will say this palette's colour story is so boring. Like, the Italian Spritz palette, I'm like, was so good, and I'm like, this is nothing compared to that. I'm gonna say a Total Aim palette, because I'm like, it's just not good. Like, it could have been so good, but I'm like, it's the same story, just new cute packaging. Like, I'm just like, that could have been so good, but it didn't end up being good. So, Adept Cosmetics have their Syrian Sunset palette. I'm like, it does look kind of interesting. Like, it's interesting. I'm going to say to that one, I'd rather not because I don't need any more eyeshadow palettes. EOS have their Beazled Birthday Cake Balm. To be honest, I've got enough lip balms. I honestly never tried the EOS lip balms. Going to probably say Drunk We would buy it because it would forget that I've got unopened lip balms. Natasha Denona, I need a nude palette. Literally, it's just another neutral palette. Like, I'm not a fan of neutrals. I'm just gonna say to that one, yes, giving us nothing, because I'm like, there's a lot of these same neutral palettes from Natasha Denona. Perfusion Cosmetics have a Walgreen exclusive new collection, The Friendly Ghost. Going to say to that one, I'm really not sure. I'm gonna say I'd rather not. Danessa Myricks have their Groundwork palette defining neutrals. Palette, I'm like, another neutrals palette. Literally, there seems to be a lot of neutral palettes. Like, I don't like neutral palettes. I'm gonna say major copycat vibes because there's so many neutral palettes. We're on to have a collaboration with Krispy Kreme. I'm like, it does sound kind of interesting, like I do like Krispy Kreme. I'm gonna say a food themed makeup item. Patrick Tar have their Mega Dimensions Palette 3. This is another neutral palette. Like, I just like, I'm not interested. I'm going to say to that one, same thing, new packaging, because I'm like, this is like the third palette. Huda Beauty have their Glowish Jelly lip balms. I'm like, these sound kind of interesting, but I do have enough lip balms. I'm going to say to that one, even more skincare, because I'm like, lip balm is skincare. Bobie Brown have a Powderpuff Girls collaboration on sale in early October in Asia and November in the United States and Europe. I'm like, this does not remind me of the Powderpuff Girls. I'm like, it's so bad, this collab. I'm like, ugh, another bad collab. I'm like, ugh. I'm going to probably say a collab product that won't die because I think Powderpuff Girls collabs might not die. YSL have their Precious and Angels concealer. This kind of sounds interesting. Like, I don't need another concealer, but I'm like, I'm gonna say someone call Michelle Wong because I don't know what YSL's like. YSL's like. Gone have their 2023 holiday collection. Do like the look of the colour story a bit more, like there's a bit more colour like. But I'm gonna say to that one. Same thing, new packaging because it's not much different. Like a lot of Galine collections do look the same. Urban Decay have their Metal Mania palette. I'm like, literally, I'm like, I feel like naked palettes are gonna never die. Like, this is another naked palette. I'm like, didn't they, wasn't, ugh. Like, I feel like it should have probably stopped after the cherry palette. Like, this is kind of boring now. Like, there's two pops. Like, now, at first I was like, this is really exciting. Now I've kind of changed my mind. I'm going to say major copycat vibes because I'm like most naked palettes are the same. Laura Mercier have their Japan in Bloom eyeshadow palette. This looks like a Tarte palette, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say a product that is a catfish. Nomad Cosmetics. A sneak peek in their Halloween collection. I hope these colours do look interesting, like from what I can see. So Marc Jacobs Beauty is coming back. I'm not really sure. Like, I don't know. Just gonna say to that one. I don't know, Drunk Me would buy it because Drunk Me would forget that I don't really much. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Bye.